This is not really an interview for entertainment purposes or anything like that. It's just based upon what I've been kind of telling you guys and some of the different responses that I've been getting from certain posts that I've been making. These recent days, I've been thinking back to my grandfather. My grandfather was somebody I really looked up to in life. You know, he's one of the best people that I've known in my life. And I remember years ago when he got his diagnosis of Alzheimer's. I didn't really understand too much what that meant, but he was in the house for a while. My grandmother used to take care of him. She took care of him the best that she could for as long as she could, until ultimately she couldn't take care of him in the house anymore. He had to go to a nursing home. And I recall the last time that I visited him in this nursing home, I was talking to him, I was looking at him, and he did not look like he recognized me. Good evening, Lin Lin. He did not look like he recognized me at all. And I remember that was like heartbreaking for me at that time. And I even remember, I tried to be strong in that moment, but when I got home, I kind of broke down privately because it was very sad to see somebody who was such a presence in my life. Just, I'm talking to them and they don't know who I am. And I said to myself at that point in time, I hope that I never have to deal with this kind of thing again in my life. Because I felt like one of the worst things in the world is to see somebody go mentally before they go physically. Unfortunately, we don't get to choose the cards that we get dealt in life. Unfortunately. Because fast forward, that was 2009 when he passed. Fast forward to 2019, 10 years later, when my dad got his diagnosis of early onset dementia. And it's not quite the same as Alzheimer's, but it functions in similar ways. And when he got that diagnosis, it was real to me, but it wasn't really real yet, because after he had that mini stroke, he was still able to talk, he was still able to move around, he was still driving, he was still making plans for his life. So that was one thing. And then every year since that year, he's had a stroke. He had a stroke on my birthday last year. He had a stroke the week before my birthday this year. But even with all of what was happening during that time, I was still able to talk to him. Even if he wasn't able to say too much to me, I was still able to talk to him, and he responds, "Hi Dad, how are you doing?" He'd say, "I'm okay." He always said, "I'm okay." In the last few months, the last couple of months since his last stroke, he hasn't spoken. Not too communicative. Not communicative at all. Hi, Shy. Doesn't talk at all. Most of the time, doesn't even look your way when you're talking to him. And that has been really hard. It particularly hit me today because I saw an old video that I had of his third stroke that he had last year. And he wasn't talking right after the stroke. So I pulled out the ukulele and And I started singing to him. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. And then I was just playing through it. He was just looking at me. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. So I went through it 2 times, 3 times, and I saw him looking at me real intently. And I was like, sing it with me, Dad. And then the 3rd verse, he started singing. And it shocked me, because it shocked me. He even remembered the words and that he was talking. He's, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. And it was just an amazing moment. We connected. I took a video of it. I still have the video. I showed my mom. She was really happy. I showed my family. They were like, wow, this is amazing. It's like music therapy. And I guess with this last stroke, I was hoping there would be at least some kind of similar comeback. I knew it wouldn't be quite the same, but even just being able to hear him speak or know that he hears me, it's like there's an acknowledgement that he hears me. I come to this nursing home every week, talk to him. I play music with him, but it's been heavy because it's like I won't hear a response, and we're just kind of counting days. So it's just a tough time. But something nice that happened today is after I left his room, some of the nursing home patients in the hallway were like, what is that instrument that you have? And I told them it's a ukulele. So they were like, oh, I love ukulele. Can you play me a few songs? So I went through, I played them, all the same songs that I played for my dad. They were enjoying them. They were singing with me. And I told them that they were like, thank you so much. That helped boost my spirits. And I said, thank you too, because it helped boost my spirits too, because I needed a boost to my spirits. It's not easy. Anyone who's been in that position, spending that much time with somebody that you know, their time is limited. It's a tough thing. When you go back through their life, your life with them, you kind of go back through, different memories that you've had, and it's hard to understand or accept that this chapter is coming to a close, and you think to yourself, where do I go from here? But I just say to myself, God has a plan. Somewhere in there, he's hearing me when I go talk to him, when I go sing with him. He's hanging on. He's hanging on because I think more than a month ago, they told us that he was going to go in a matter of days. And here we are, November 1st, still here, still hanging on. Thank y'all. I'm not even reading these comments. Hey Mark, God bless you and your family. I'm in tears. I love your love and dedication to your dad. Thank you, Shanna. May God be with you and your family at this time. Stay strong and stay in prayer. Thank you, Shai. Yeah, it's something you can't prepare yourself for. And I don't know, maybe it's strange to say, but it's hard when it's such a long process. Because I feel like I'm trying to prepare myself every day. But it's painful to come in and see somebody in that condition every single day, day after day. I ask him, how you doing, Dad? He doesn't look at me. Doesn't respond. It's hard to see somebody in that condition. It really is. But I know several people have been there. People have been telling me recently different stories about their loved ones. So it's not just a me thing, but I played them another one of my dad's songs that he always liked me playing. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Rise up this morning, smiled with the rising sun. 3 little birds perched by my doorstep, sing a sweet song, a melody pure and true, singing, this is my message to you. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun. 3 little birds perched by my doorstep, sing a sweet song, a melody pure and true, singing, this is my message to you. Baby, let me be your loving teddy bear. Put a chain around my neck, lead me anywhere. Oh, let me be your teddy bear. Baby, let me be around you every night. Run your fingers through my hair and cuddle me real tight. Oh, let me be your teddy bear. I don't wanna be your lion. Lions play too rough. I don't wanna be your tiger. Tigers ain't the kind we love enough. I just wanna be your teddy bear. Put a chain around my neck, lead me anywhere. Oh, let me be your teddy bear, your teddy bear. I just wanna be your teddy bear. Ooh. yeah, that's about it. Music is healing. Music is a healing thing for me. I'm very thankful for music because it has gotten me through a lot of things in life. It's helping me to get through this. It's something that I can turn to whenever I feel on the verge of breaking down, as I did tonight. Anyways, y'all, thanks for your comments. Thanks for your support. And I'll catch you next time. Good night.